Well, today I have a special treat. The woman who is the partner of the entire Superfoods amazing journey that I've been on is here today, and I'm excited to welcome Amy Venner to the show. Thank you for joining me so much, Amy.
Hi, thank you so much, Mel, for having me on. I know that you've introduced these amazing superfoods to so many people and changed so many lives with that, and I'm just so grateful to meet you today and be here with your audience.
Well, when I heard that I was actually going to have you on, I was so excited. So I wanted you to tell a little bit about your background. I mean, you have built this incredible business that has changed so many lives. It is the gold standard of superfoods, and it's now on its 20th year. So can you tell a little bit about your background and about how this evolved to be such a great success?
Oh, absolutely. So it all started for me 30 years ago. I was 20 years old, 20 years old, and I had a health transformation. So I bump into someone. I was suffering from some pretty severe acne at the time. The acne had led to a lot of self-esteem issues and kind of closing doors on opportunities that I had presented to myself as a young person, as a 19 or 20-year-old. And I happened to meet my business partner now, Dave Sandoval, and he walked up to me and really just came at me and said, "Hey, I happen to notice you have a problem with your skin, and I have a solution for you." And he offered me the superfoods. And when I began to take the superfoods, not only did my skin issues really change and get better, but the way I felt about myself, the profound changes that happened to me as a person, I just couldn't keep to myself. And I, instead of kind of closing doors on opportunities, dealing with self-esteem issues and things like that, I really was compelled to start opening doors and realized that this message needed to be shared and more people needed to know about it, because when you don't know what you don't know, how are you able to do the best for yourself, and then when you become a parent, for your family? So I'm here today 30 years later after a personal health transformation, and really my mission, vision, and passion is to get this information out to as many people as possible to take away those things that we can, the suffering that we can take away by the inclusion of these whole food superfoods. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's what thousands of people use. I actually just finished a 90-day program myself, so I go back to it often as well. And what we realized is when someone's ready to make a change, that let's put it in a simple program. We call it addition by subtraction, or subtraction by addition. Let me get that formula right. Subtraction by addition, because we're asking you to commit to this superfood program. It's 2 shakes a day. It's so easy. I have my shake right here. It's 2 shakes a day, superfood meals, basically, but you're still eating. And there's no fear around it that you're not going to eat or things like that. So it's a wonderful way to introduce nutrient-dense superfoods into your diet while you're still eating. And the most beautiful thing about it is that then naturally some of those bad habits that we may have developed over time, they begin to fall away. They begin to fall away, and amazing things happen with energy levels, digestion, skin, the ability to, your endurance, things like that. Just incredible things happen, and the positive side effects are weight loss. Like, we don't even necessarily tout this as a weight loss situation. We tout this as a well-being, nourish your body kind of program, and the benefits are weight loss, muscle tone, your clothes are fitting better, but really what's happening is that you're just nourishing your body with what you need, what your body is intended to have. And because we've gotten so far away from that with today's food, with the standard American diet, that we are operating so far out of homeostasis, like where we're intended to be, And so we're bringing our bodies back to homeostasis with these quality foods, and incredible things happen. So we do start out with 30 days, but the best way to build a habit is to do something for 90 days. And when giving your body this kind of quality of food over this 30, 60 and 90 day periods, you're going to start noticing the changes. And the changes don't happen in 1 day or 2 days. Like some people say they feel more energy in just a couple days, but we've been eating kind of some bad food for a long time. And so we're going to cleanse gently. It's not a harsh cleanse, but it's cleansing, it's nourishing, and it's really providing the body what it needs, those nutrients that Mother Nature intended us to have to move from this state of survival. Like I look out there with so many people that I know, and they're really just surviving on coffee and grabbing a bagel and coffee, or maybe a Red Bull, or some sort of caffeinated beverage to get through the day and survive. And the most amazing things happen when you're on this regimen is that you really move from that survival mode into actually thriving and feeling amazing when you're supporting your body with what it needs. And it's organic, it's non-GMO, it has a 60-day money-back guarantee, and thousands of people are seeing incredible results. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, the manufacturing facility is really my pride and joy. We've built this over 30 years that has, these deep relationships that we've had with the farmers. It's so important to know where your food comes from. And that's why I love, and thank you again so much for letting me come on the show, inviting me today, because 100 years ago, 150 years ago, we were able to look the people in the eye who grew our food. Right? But now we have no earthly idea who grows or processes our food. But with us, I like to say, the buck stops with me. I'm the CEO of the company. I've built this facility along with my partner, Dave Sandoval, and we've, we know the farmers. We go out, we've watched their grandchildren grow up, or their children have children and grow, and we know that their values align with our values. And I think that is so important. And so, yes, we have a very strict quarantine procedure. We have a very strict testing procedure that every lot of every batch gets tested, of every ingredient that enters the facility before it even goes into production, and then yet again at every stage of production, and yet again before it ships out to the customer. So we have very rigorous testing protocols. If we say something is gluten-free, we test every lot of every batch that is gluten-free, because that's very serious to us, where many companies just say, this product shouldn't have gluten. It's gluten-free, but that's not what we do here. We believe if we're going to put our word and our weight behind something, that we have to back that up with the quality and with the testing. So that's our calling card. We're still a family-owned company, and so that allows us to put our resources into the quality, and it's something that I'm very, very proud of, is how many resources that we dedicate to quality and having a consistent product over and over and over again that truly changes lives, truly changes lives. Awesome. Well, absolutely. Stress is something that we are all dealing with across society, and stress can wreak havoc on our health, right? And whether it's our program that we talked about, the 30, 60, 90, because there's a gut health support in that program that really supports your gut at the same time. And these two new products that we've come out with are incredible. The first one is called Pineal Clear, and it's a tincture that is developed for your brain. So many of us are walking around with brain fog. We're not sleeping well. What I do, what so many people do, is you just put 2 droppers full in your apothecary. Not enough people are aware, and literally when we talked about, can you see a change in a day or two? With Pineal Clear, you can see a change in a day or two. The quality of sleep is incredible. The clarity, we call it Pineal Clear because it's really about that clarity of focus, that clarity of vision. And what happened for me personally, it's kind of interesting, is it allowed me to clarify my voice. And coming into conversations where I was maybe uncomfortable or not feeling confident enough to move into a conversation that maybe had some confrontation, it gave me the clarity to really use my voice. And I think that that's an issue out there today, that not enough people are able to fully use their voice and can feel repressed. And so I can say that it really helped me find clarity of thought, hone in on my clarity of purpose, my focus, my vision, but it gave me clarity in my voice and more confidence to use it.